Welcome back to Thriveology Today. Here's a question for you. In a world where everyone has a platform, how do you make sure your voice isn't just heard, but remembered? Imagine your personal brand as a lighthouse, shining through the digital fog, guiding the right people straight to your shore. Today we're unlocking the art of personal branding. Stand out in a crowded market. We'll break down how to craft a magnetic brand story, cultivate authenticity, optimize your online presence, create irresistible content, and build real authority in your niche. This isn't about surface-level tricks. It's about building a brand that's as powerful as it is genuine. So Thriveology community, get ready to discover your signature spark. Like, subscribe, and let's dive in. Is Part 1. Brand Story Development. Your origin powers your future. Every unforgettable brand starts with a story. Think of your brand story as the roots of a mighty tree, anchoring you, feeding your growth, and making you unshakable in storms. But how do you build a story that resonates? Start with self-reflection. Ask yourself, what experiences shaped you? What challenges have you overcome? What values drive you every day? Let's look at Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx. She didn't start with industry connections or a background in fashion. She started with a problem, uncomfortable undergarments, and a relentless drive to solve it. Her story of selling fax machines door to door, cutting the feet off her pantyhose, and pitching her idea with humor and honesty made her brand relatable and unforgettable. Or consider Brian Dean of Backlinko, who openly shares his failures as well as his wins. His honesty makes his brand magnetic. When you share your journey, the highs, the lows, the lessons, you invite people to root for you. Action steps. Interview yourself or have a friend do it. What are you passionate about? What do you stand against? Write down your why. What impact do you want to make? Shape your journey into a narrative. I was here, I struggled with this, and here's how I transformed. Remember, your story is your superpower. The more real and specific, the more it will stick in people's minds. Your story isn't just your past, it's your brand's North Star, guiding every decision and connection you make. Part 2. Authenticity Cultivation. The magnet of trust. In today's noisy world, authenticity isn't just a buzzword. It's your brand's magnetic force. When you show up as your true self, you attract the right opportunities and people. Why does authenticity matter? Because people crave realness. According to a LinkedIn study, 87% of professionals say authenticity is key to building trust online. Employers and clients aren't just looking for skills, they're looking for someone genuine. Take the example of Gary Vaynerchuk. He's built a massive following not by pretending to be perfect, but by sharing his unfiltered thoughts, his immigrant story, and his relentless hustle. People connect with his passion and his willingness to be vulnerable. Or look at a freelance health writer who shares both expertise and personal struggles with wellness. That honesty builds trust and loyalty with their audience. Authenticity is what turns followers into fans and clients into advocates. Action steps. Be honest about your strengths and your weaknesses. Share behind-the-scenes moments, not just polished highlights. Stay true to your values, even if it means not pleasing everyone. Think of authenticity as the anchor that keeps your brand steady, no matter how trends shift. When you're real, you're unforgettable. Remember, people can spot a fake from a mile away, but they'll never forget someone who's real. For Part 3, Online Presence Optimization. Your digital first impression. Your online presence is your digital handshake. In just a few seconds, people decide whether to trust, follow, or hire you. So, how do you make sure you're sending the right signals? Start by defining your professional identity and your target audience. Are you speaking to aspiring entrepreneurs, creative professionals, or health enthusiasts? Tailor your profiles and content to speak directly to them. Next, develop a consistent brand voice and image. Whether you're authoritative, approachable, or innovative, your tone and visuals should align across platforms. Sprout Social recommends using brand archetypes like the visionary or the luminary to guide your messaging and personality. Let's look at Mel Robbins, author and speaker. Her Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube channels all radiate the same energy: bold, practical, and encouraging. Her bio, visuals, and even her video thumbnails reinforce her brand's promise. Real talk for real change. Action steps. Audit your social media and website. Is your message clear and consistent everywhere? Use a professional photo and a memorable tagline that captures your essence. Align your visuals, colors, fonts, and graphics with your brand personality. Regularly update your profiles with new achievements, projects, or testimonials. Google yourself. What comes up? Make sure your digital footprint matches the story you want to tell. Imagine your online presence as your digital storefront. Make it inviting, clear, and unmistakably you. In the digital age, your first impression often happens before you even say a word. Make it count. Part 4. Content Strategy Creation. Become a value machine. Content is the currency of trust and authority in the digital age, but not just any content. Your content should be a bridge between your expertise and your audience's needs. Start with your unique value proposition. What do you offer that no one else does? Then, craft content that solves problems, answers questions, or inspires action. Look at the Ling app founders. They built their brand by sharing their language learning journey and tips, making their content both relatable and valuable. Or think about the power of storytelling, sharing real struggles, lessons learned, and actionable insights. Action steps. Choose your main content platforms: blog, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. Don't try to be everywhere. Master one or two first. Plan a mix of original content, your insights, how-tos, stories, and curated content, industry news, tools, or resources with your take. Batch create content in advance, but leave room for spontaneous, authentic posts. Engage with your audience, ask questions, respond to comments, and invite stories. Use content pillars, 3 to 5 themes that you rotate through so your audience knows what to expect. Picture your content as seeds you plant. Each one grows your reputation, reach, and influence. Over time, your content garden becomes a place people return to for inspiration and solutions. Part 5. Influence Building. From expert to authority, standing out isn't just about being seen. It's about being remembered as the go-to in your space. That's where influence comes in. Authority is built by consistently providing value, sharing your expertise, and nurturing relationships in your niche. It's not about shouting the loudest. It's about being the most helpful, reliable, and authentic voice. Find your niche by combining what excites you with what you know deeply. Fill gaps in your market. Become the person people turn to for answers. Take Neil Patel for your example. He didn't just blog about digital marketing. He gave away in-depth guides, free tools, and honest case studies. Over time, he became a trusted authority, not just another marketer. Action steps. Collaborate with other experts, guest posts, interviews, or joint projects. Share your wins and your lessons learned. People relate to both. Ask for testimonials and showcase your results. Stay active in relevant communities, answer questions, mentor others, and give more than you take. Consider public speaking, webinars, or podcasts to amplify your voice. Think of influence as a ripple effect. The more value you create, the wider your impact spreads. Authority isn't claimed, it's earned day by day through service and consistency. Let's recap. Your personal brand is your story, your authenticity, your digital presence, your content, and your influence, all working together to make you unforgettable. Here's your challenge. This week, write your brand story and share it on your favorite platform. Be real, be bold, be you. Then, drop a comment below telling us which part of your brand you're working on first. If you found value in this episode, smash that like button, subscribe, and share with someone ready to shine. Remember, Thriveology Community. Your brand is the lighthouse that guides your tribe, so let it shine bright. Keep thriving and never stop growing. See you next time on Thriveology Today.